And now, your local Weather Authority forecast.
Good evening, everybody. It sure is, well, a much calmer evening out there. I'll put it like that. It definitely was very windy earlier in the day. Our camera actually having a little trouble focusing on the Odessa skyline off in the distance. You can really just see how much dust is out there, judging by the halos that you can see around these lights, though. So, again, no wonder our sky tracker is having a little trouble with that focus. But either way, again, much quieter conditions. You can see the horizon is remaining very steady, indicating that our sky tracker is not being jostled around by any of those strong winds. So good news there. It looks like the winds have given us a small break for at least the rest of this evening. Thanks to our sky tracker in Odessa, though. Really good look at those conditions outside. And switching over here to our satellite and radar, you can see that these clouds that we've got out here are still driven by the low pressure that's off to the north and east, still following that counterclockwise flow pattern to the center of that low, coming in from the north and west, tracking down to the south and east. But we actually also picked up a little bit of rainfall in some locations, or we almost picked up a little bit of rainfall. These clouds were rain clouds, but because the surface is so dry here in West Texas and the panhandle of Texas, even central Texas is super, super dry, all those raindrops that fell out of the cloud actually evaporated before they reached the surface. And so the radar is picking up on some of that rain here dropping out of the clouds, but our observation sites are not picking up on any rainfall totals. Anywhere we did, we got very trace amounts throughout southeast New Mexico, some of the northern basin, around Lubbock, we saw trace amounts of rainfall as well, but most of those clouds just didn't produce enough rain to reach the ground. It made for a really interesting sight, though, out there earlier today around sunset. So if you got a chance to check it out, that was really, really cool to see. If you missed it, don't worry. I'm sure we'll have another day very similar to today with low humidity and low dew points that'll allow for those raindrops to evaporate on their way down. Now, we're still seeing winds come out of the north at 6 miles per hour, so temperatures are going to be pretty chilly pretty quick. We're at 48 degrees right now. Low temperatures tomorrow morning going to be dropping down into the low 30s thanks to these winds. Now, that northwest wind direction is going to persist through the rest of the evening, and by the time we get to about 5 a.m., we'll start to see our winds pick back up into the teens here in Odessa, Midland, and the rest of the basin. Once we get to about the early morning hours, just before noon, we'll start to see those winds increase even further, especially those gap winds out in Guadalupe Pass, picking up to 15, 20 miles per hour and staying there until we get to the evening time right after sunset. We'll be down to single digits almost everywhere. We'll remain calm as we head from Thursday night into Friday morning. But it is going to be a breezy day tomorrow as well, chilly to start the day. We'll warm up quickly, so that's good there. We'll pick up high temperatures in the 70s for tomorrow afternoon, but it is going to be really dry. So make sure to watch out for sparks and flames, things like that. Humidity starts out in the 30s and then drops down into the single digits as early as about 1 p.m. So National Weather Service has already issued a fire weather watch for tomorrow, set to go into effect tomorrow morning and last until 9 p.m. Highs will pick up to 77 tomorrow, 83 on Friday, and then up to 88 on Saturday. So a real nice weekend to look forward to, at least as far as temperatures are concerned. Madeline, Carson, don't get tunnel vision on me. It's going to be really windy once again starting out on Saturday with those winds up to about 15, 20 miles per hour. Saturday, 20, 25 on Sunday.
I did want to talk about the sunset tonight.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Really
so bright
crazy.
pink.
You can't beat the sunsets here. You really can't. And we got a big sky out here, Chase, that's for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that flat topography really helps out with the cloud formations and things like that. But also, yeah, you're right, gives you a huge, excellent view of the sky.
You do see a lot of the dust moving through with these winds that you've been talking about.
It was crazy,
so.
yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite sunsets for sure.
All right, thank you.